welcome to your daily soul session. I'm Sarah Moore. Do you ever find yourself playing the victim to your circumstances? Today we're going to be discussing how true that is for me. I'm going to be sharing my personal story. And let's talk about how the thoughts that we have, even the smallest of ones, can repeat themselves and become a behavior pattern that slow us down. But before we do that, I want to remind you that if anything happens in life, and let's say you're busy building your business, which you probably are if you're interested in this content, and you have to create a project of some kind, isn't it classic that it never goes to plan, right? And it's not because anything's wrong, it's just because that's how life and creativity evolves and unfolds. And so I'll give you an example. Last week, I had the idea that I was going to create this webinar. And so last night I started to put some images together on social media to promote it. And I got some feedback this morning that was like, yeah, this isn't that great, which was good feedback. I'd really outsource this if I were you to a graphic designer. What was my first thought? This is the thought I've been having over and over again. Hit the thumbs up if you can relate. Why does this have to be so hard? And I literally start to feel depressed. I get like a little pity party going. Sometimes I even feel a little teary. And I just go right into the place of victim. And the truth is, I'm not overwhelmed, because overwhelm is denying exactly what we've asked for. And everything about what's happening in my life, I want. And that's usually true for most of us, because what we experience is what we've called in, whether we know that or not. And I'm just so busy playing the victim because I want it to be easy. I don't want to have to work that hard. And it's naivety on my part. And I'm starting to realize how much that phrase, why does this have to be so hard, is coming up with everything in my life. And so, guys, this is a classic example of how a story we're telling ourselves, something we just say on autopilot, can totally affect how things unfold, because I am changing my mindset and I'm lessening my ability to be okay with whatever happens, because I'm in this space of victim and I'm reinforcing that feeling. So if you're doing the same, I want you to know it's okay. It's normal. Sometimes this humaning thing can be hard. And I also want to say that it's not necessarily optimal. So just use this as information to see where you're playing the victim, and how if that story, if that thing that you're saying is really helping you, or if it's holding you back. And if it's holding you back, you can turn it around by saying, wow, what is my opportunity here? What is really true about the situation? I'm really grateful for everything I'm calling in, because it's really what I want. And so let me get into alignment with it. And if you really want to have a little pissy party, go right ahead. You are absolutely entitled. I've been there a few times this week. Just set a timer on it. That's my one little tip for you. Ooh, Preston just called. So you don't get drawn down the pity party chute. All right, guys, that is my soul session for the day. If you found value in this, please hit the thumbs up and feel free to share this or tag someone that you love in the comments below. I'd also love to hear from you. What is true for you when it comes to playing the victim recently? What's the area of your life that feels hard? I'd love to share that, see if there's any commonality between us. All right, guys, love you, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.